Alright guys, I'm Sergeant Alpha and welcome to my first episode of World of Warships. I figured I'd try something a little different, and this is the first day I've actually played this game. So right now I'm using a Tier 2 Chester cruiser, I believe. I played a little bit to get the hang of it before I recorded this episode. And my first impression is that I really like it. It's kind of like World of Tanks or War Thunder, except it's only ships. So if this is a series you guys would like to see, just let me know in the comments section. And if it is, I'll try to do more episodes of this as well. I will still be recording LSPDFR and American Truck Simulator. But again, this is just something a little different. That way I can kind of find out what you guys like to see and kind of accommodate you guys. But even for a Tier 2 ship, which most of the ships I've gone up against have been at the highest Tier 3, but even for a Tier 2 ship, this Chester can really lay the hurt down. I have upgraded the hull and the artillery while I'm waiting to progress my way to another tier and unlock the destroyers and cruisers, which it will take me a little time to unlock more cruisers, but I'm looking forward to the destroyers just because of the torpedoes. Personally, that's always been a favorite of mine in these kind of games. Because they can do, it takes a while to get the hang of, but once you have the hang of it, they can do a massive amount of damage to a ship. And, of course, my favorite ship of all time is probably the battleship. Just because they were built to fight other ships. They did it very well until everyone kind of discovered that the aircraft carrier was the new thing for naval warfare. And I'm getting torpedoed from over there somewhere. So we're going to try to back up so we can continue to focus on this ship. And now that that ship's been taken care of, I think we're going to focus over this way to our left. Try to help this guy over here out.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes!
As I was saying, until we discovered the aircraft carrier was the new key piece in naval warfare, the battleship was what everyone had. It was just like a big floating punching bag. And of course, just because I'm from North Carolina and I'm a big history fan, the favorite battleship for me, even though we came up with better classes, would be the USS North Carolina. And even though it only fought in World War II before it was put in the mothball fleet and later retired and turned into a museum ship, there's a lot of history to it, and I was actually lucky enough to go on a tour of the North Carolina. And I mean, it's just one of those things. If you ever get a chance to go to a famous place or ship like that, take the opportunity. I mean, it's a key piece of history. I mean, there's just all kinds of stories in a place like that. And this other ship is now focused his attention on us, so we're going to try to bother people a little bit. We haven't taken too much damage, and our ships right now are pretty evenly matched. We finally got hit on us, and that hill is going to get in the way, or island rather. So we're going to go back up, pick some speed back up, and try to come around in front of them. Because that is one thing about naval warfare which will really help you out, especially with this game, is you have to cross the T. And what that means is you can bring all your guns to bear on your enemy while he can only fire his front weaponry. So while he can shoot back at you, you have more guns and more shells hitting than he does. Right now he's kind of getting focused, so it's helping us out a lot right now. We're going to slow down, see if we can get one more salvo in. And there we go. Alright, so we had 56 shells hit, we destroyed one ship, we set one on fire, and we did 24,652 damage. And this was with a lower tier 2 cruiser. So once you get into the higher tiers, you do pretty well with damage. And you see we only had 2 tier 3s on their team, or 3 tier 3s on their team, and we had 4 on ours, and the other 3 of us were tier 2. But that's all I'm going to do for this episode. Again, if you like what you see, give me a like and subscribe. It'll really help me out since I'm just getting started. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.